Hey guys, it's Amber, and I'm starting to work on day 7 of my Italy 2019 album. So I'm starting with two 12 by 12 enlargements here, which I've already added some digital word art to from Ali Edwards. So I have the first one there, which is a shot of the Alps as we were driving, and then the second one is a shot of in town in Lucerne, Switzerland. And I also printed a few extras on one of the sheets there. A digital map, some cards I made myself or added journaling to. And I'm just getting those trimmed out and ready to add to the album. So the beginning of day 7 has the full full photo of driving. And then at the second page will be the map with the embroidery that I created a video about. I think it was one of my second videos for this album. So that was already created and talked about a while ago. And I'm grabbing the extra items that I've already had created and saved in the album here. So I had the 6x12 insert and then that panoramic photo and page protector already in there. So I'm pulling everything out that I need to work on. And this day I kind of had to do a lot of pages all at the same time and just get all the photos into place. So I'm leaving you with some full screenshots here before I dive into the first pocket page. But I kind of had to get all the photos laid out and see what I needed and where everything was going to go sort of in the timeline of the day. So I'm starting with some more photos of our drive just because it was so beautiful. And it was like 3 hours maybe. So the top right photo there shows a lot of the tunnels, and then I have that start of a new journey card which has mountains on it, so I'm deciding if I want to use that or my travel story 5 card, which has got that bright orange. I end up using that on a different part of the layouts as we're going along, because I just wanted to be able to use the mountain card for pictures of the mountains. And I created that Let's Go on an Adventure card from a digital word art from Ali, pulling colors from the photos. However, I end up switching it out. I'm trying not to use the digital word art twice anywhere, and I forgot that I had put that exact same phrase on one of the 6x12s. So I end up swapping it out for a different card that says road trip, which you'll see in the photos. So that journaling card there with the little city is in a creative bubble card that I just made more of a tealish blue. Originally comes in a navy blue. And I also have that Heart This City card, which was a Liz Tamanaha Paisley press card that I made that same teal color as well, just for a nice bright white with a little bit of wording. So I just knew I was going to need some more filler cards that were these more unique teal tones because of the color of the water in all the photos. So on the left hand side there I have a 12 by 12 page protector, and the one on the right is the Design G. It's almost like a 9 by 12. I needed just a few vertical spots, and I was able to put a few more horizontals in as well. That there is a postcard that I picked up. It was a little bit wider than a standard 4x6, so I just needed to trim it down so it would fit inside the pocket a little better. So I'm just trying to, like I said, pay attention to how the timeline of the day is, grouping the photos by color. Like all the photos of Chapel Bridge are a little darker wooden. The inside photos, which you'll see when I flip the page, are a little bit more yellow. And just trying to describe how I'm thinking in my process here. So getting that little card trimmed down. And this is one of those times when I just am worried about getting the pockets filled, not really doing the journaling right away, because I have so many photos that I need to deal with from this day trip adventure. So the next group of photos I'm getting ready to look at and consider are our lunch photos up there. So before I jump into that one, I'm going to leave you with a close-up. I used that Let's Go Travel from the 2020 word collection, and the So Much World wood veneer. I just slid that into the pocket. Free floating. Added some puppy sticker geotags. And this is one that I had shown a printout of in an earlier video. And then this is a 6x12 close-up looking down into the river from the bridge. And on the back of that is this shot of us standing in front of Lake Lucerne. Pardon me. You can see that Let's Go on an Adventure digital word art up top there. So this is the Design G page protector. I used a transparency for one of the vertical spots and some yellow cards to help pull the wooden tones. And on the top right of that one photo, I also added a little price tag. When you unfold it, it shows. So that layout there with all the food and shopping through town, I didn't have any footage on video, but still showing you what it looks like. There's a 6x12 insert here with us walking to the marina. There's some journaling that explains what we're doing. And some pictures of the swans and our tickets for the cruise, the sightseeing cruise that we were going on. And then I added a 4x8 insert, which perfectly held this pamphlet. It can be pulled out and looked at. It has a map inside. And then I'm getting started on the panoramic photo. So I decided to back it with some Switzerland paper that I had. And I used a little tiny wooden geotag to mark where in the country we are for Lucerne. But I thought it just kind of helped pull some of the red from the photos because I have a picture of the flag on the back of the ship and I'm wearing kind of like a red tone. And most of these layouts are very light on embellishments, but sometimes I'm more concerned with like getting the whole day done and getting all the pockets filled, and then I will go back and I will add chipboard or more word phrase stickers or letter stickers, maybe spelling something out like a title. So here's a close-up of that one. Like I said, almost no embellishments, just kind of letting the photos speak for themselves because they're really pretty. Some pictures with our friends on the boat. And then here's kind of where I was trying to get all the puffy stickers added to everything. I was sort of jumping back and forth a lot with all the layouts because it's so many pages for this one adventure. But I really like the way they came out, even if each page is like completely different. I've been trying to stick with like a certain color theme, and it's hard when like some photos of the water are blue and some are teal, and you know, then you have wood, which is yellowish. Like I try to also coordinate with my photos and not totally ignore them either. And then here's a close-up of a page you just saw me starting to jump to. And then I'm working on the back of that one, which shows a few more shots from town before we're getting ready to leave, and a few more from the sightseeing cruise. So even though I have the geotag see-through window, I still was drawn to that geotag pattern paper. Just because it's really pulling a lot of teals, and then I found that yellow card that also is like matches it, so I thought that that would look really nice together. And that yellow card is from the 2020 travel collection. And then last here I have a picture of us going to dinner with our friends. We stopped in Switzerland, and I have some journaling on both the front and the back showing that we were near Lake Lugano and just talking about how pretty it was and how good the food was. So hope this inspired you to get working on your albums. Thanks so much. Bye.